Okay, so remember that like mantra funk song I was talking about?
I think so.
About that? Okay, well we could start with that one.
Cool. What is the folder called? Unleash.
Okay, so to me it starts out like just like droney, like a fifth G and D. And then just like a kick drum, like boom, boom, boom. So it's like boom, boom, boom. I don't know if that is in there in my head or actually there. But it would sound something like, take it slow, gang, 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 whatever. Trust in all you know. Breathe in the light. And then the drum would cut out there on the fourth line of each thing, and it would be like a tick.
Unleash. Yes.
I feel like this was my listen where it was like, this is a mantra song of like all the things you just have to tell yourself, just like all of the reassurances that you give yourself on any given day.
Take up every inch of space.
I just need to put out there, Asia said earlier in this that she's not a lyric writer. She wrote every lyric to this song, and I love this song.
Take back what's yours to take.
As with any of the lyrics I write, I feel like I'm so much more music-minded, melodic, rhythmic-minded before, like, lyrically. So anytime I write lyrics, I almost always write them with the caveat of anything else could be put in its place. This is just kind of the same thing with, like, the Sunken Shallow scores. It's like, I have, like, ideas. I think of lyrics as to, like, what I want this music to say, but those specific lyrics can like come or go. But you're also very kind and validating and being like, no, do this or change that. Like, you help me.
Yeah. From, your standpoint, you're like, nah, all of these might be placeholders. And I'm like, no, these all have something to say, and it sounds really good. She like talked through it at one point, and I didn't have a recording of it, and I just remember like hearing it in concept and being like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, I have a mantra funk song.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I was like, what does that mean? We had like a FaceTime call. We were talking about what songs we wanted on the album, and she was like, oh, I can talk through that song. So I take out my phone and put it up to my computer speaker and press record. And then she talks through the song for 10 minutes.
That's a nice way to put it, to say I talk through the song. What I do is verbal and musical diarrhea at her.
Some kind of triplet bullshit.
For 10 minutes, doing random pieces of, in this thing when it sounds like this, or kind of half singing a line and then kind of making shapes with my hands as to what I want it to do. It's as chaotic as you would imagine something coming out of my brain, but somehow it totally receive
works.
It all, and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
and, you hear the things that
I was gonna say. You explain it, and I hear it, and then I go, "Cool, I can take this." And then I literally took this track of you recording stuff. I took the pieces of it out, flex timed it so it was all like in time, and I built the track around her talking about the song.
Oh, you've survived. You have the drive to truly come.
Anytime that you like come up with a song that it's like, here's the idea, I then have to practice my like, how do I bring these elements into reality, which I already struggle with enough on my own stuff when I can hear all the things, but like I then get to like take what you're saying and try and turn it into stuff.
Well, it's amazing because then she'll do some things or make some kind of arrangement choices in building the track that I'm like, ooh, I never would have considered that, so now what if we take this and do that, and it just kind of
builds
helps.
On itself.
Yeah. And you also came up with like cool harmonies and stuff that were interesting, but you also do a thing where you like start to harmonize like I do, where you like add harmonies where I'm like, that was in my brain. Like
I just
that
heard
is something
you.
I exactly would.
I
do.
heard what you meant.
Yeah, you did. She's good like that. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Feel the fire burn from within. Come this far. Remember who you are, a child of the stars.